So, welcome everybody to my road trip across Texas, the Long Star State. Texas is big in every way: size, culture, food, and history. In this journey, I will explore its major city, wild weather, important history, and the cowboy spirit that still lives on today. So let's hit the road. Stop one, desert at glance. Desert map. So Texas is in the southern United States and is the second largest state in size and population. It's bordered to Mexico to the south and the Gulf of Mexico to the east. Desert is famous for its wild open spaces, this desert, forest, beach, and of course, big sky. So first stop, we have Austin City. This is the capital city of Texas and a city of full of music, creativity, and energy. It's known for the slogan "Keep Austin Real," and is a home for the University of Texas and also major with many tech company too. Next, we visited Houston, the largest city in Texas. Houston is known for its diversity, nature space, and amazing food. It's also an important center for energy and medicines. So now we head to San Antonio, home of Alamo. The city is rich in history and famous for its river walk, where you can enjoy food, music, and beautiful scenery. Um, so up north is Dallas, a modern city with big business and sports team. So it known for its role in American history, especially in the place where President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in 1963. And about desert climate. Desert is hot, especially in the summer. But also known for extreme weather like thunderstorm, hail, tornado. And now let's look back. Texas is home to Native American tribes for thousands of years. And in the 15th, Spain claimed the land. Then it became part of Mexico. But in 1836, Texas won its independence and became the Republic of Texas. And in 1845, it became part of United States. But so in the 1930s, a terrible drought hit Texas and other states. The land turned dry and strong wind blew dust everywhere. So this was called the Dust Bowl. So this photo shows just how bad it was. People had to wear masks inside their home. Crop died. Many families have to leave their farm. The Ray of Rap. This novel by John Steinbeck tells a story about family forced to leave their home during the Dust Bowl. Although the family is from Oklahoma. Many Texans live the same experience. Thousands of people packed their things and headed to West, like California, hoping to find a job and a better life. This was a very hard time, but it showed the strength of Texas family. And the next stop is culture and identity. So about the food, Texans love their food, and one thing stand out: BBQ. Barbecue. Food is a big part of desert life and bring people together. So desert BBQ is famous for slow cooked meat like brisket and rib. Different areas have different style, but it is always delicious and full of flavor. Another big part of desert identity is cowboy culture. You will find people wearing boots, hats, and riding horses, especially in small town and range. This photo shows a real cowboy family. So it's not a history, it's a still how they live today with tradition and family. So next, I have a poll, and so here the response. For the question, have you ever visited desert? I have 3 yes and 2 say no. So the city they want to visit the most is San Antonio and Houston and also Austin. And the first thing that comes mind to about desert is hot weather and BBQ also. And the food, so most of them say they know about desert food is BBQ, and also taco too. But some of them they don't know anything about desert food. And good they live in desert. 60% say no, but 40% say yes. And have they heard about the Dust Bowl? So 60% say no and 40% say yes. And the question, could a Dust Bowl happen again? And 60% they think that could be happen again, but 40% say no, it could never happen again. And for the last question, could you go on a desert road trip for real? And 80% say yes, and just 20% don't wanna go. So next, I also interviewed my friend and asked her about 3 fun and easy questions about desert. Her answers were really interesting to me and gave me a new way to think about the state. So, the question number 1 is, what were the first thing that come to your mind when you hear Texas?
So honestly, I think of cowboys, big hats, and just how huge everything is. So Texas feels like a place where strong personalities, like they're proud of being different from other states, And I also imagine the Wild West, horses, and maybe a big ranch somewhere under the hot sun.
So, the question number two, would you like to visit desert one day? Why or why not?
And I definitely want to go. And I have always wanted to try like real Texas barbecue, like the kind they smoke for hours. And I also heard like Austin is amazing if you like live music and good food. And I would love to check out places like Houston and San Antonio too. I think that would be a fun exploration for me.
So, the last question, do you know any famous food or places from desert? And can you name one?
Yeah, I really like the Texas Roadhouse. I know it's a chain, but the food is awesome. Like the steak are juicy and like the bread with cinnamon butter is the best part. And it's kind of give you the Texas vibe even if you are not in Texas. And it's make me curious to try like a real thing someday. Yeah.
Alright, thank you for your answer. So, and also thank you for listening today